It was Diwali evening, a night filled with light and joy, but for some, it was a night of celebration. We were driving through the city and we saw a stray dog. He looked terrified, injured, and in really lot of pain. We couldn't just leave him there, so we stopped and went to help. Initially, we offered some biscuit, but he refused to eat. Then we saw he was covered with mud, had blood stain on his tail. He was shivering and barely able to walk. We know that the dog needed some help. We started calling nearby animal rescue NGO, but due to the festival, no one was available. Then a kind-hearted local person approached us to help. With the help of that person, we managed to find a private clinic who was willing to treat his dog. We knew that we had to take him quickly, so we reserved a vehicle. But now, getting the dog to the vehicle was another challenge. Initially, he wasn't trusting us. He was really terrified and he tried to run away. But we kept chasing him. Eventually, almost approx 30 to 40 minutes of chasing, we were able to get him into the vehicle. We reached there and the vet looked him in immediately. And then we learned that he has multiple injuries, including skin infections and tumors. The vet cleaned his wounds, gave some medications, and meanwhile, I was comforting him. To treat his skin infections, his hair needed to be removed, so vet started trimming his hairs. After getting his hair trimmed, he got a warm bath, which he didn't like much, so I had to hold him here. Guys, it's not much, it's just a little act of kindness of yours can bring a big impact in someone's life. Today, your one like and subscribe can save many more such lives. Vet had also took his blood test to ensure if he has any other internal organ issues, and he told us that he needs a few days of rest and regular medications. Since we hadn't space, so we arranged a temporary shelter for him so that he can get his medication regularly. And finally, we paid to the hospitals, and we also got some discount as well since we were rescuing. And then we sent our hero to his temporary shelter. And the next morning, we went to visit him. On our way, we spotted a little cute puppy who was hungry and alone. He was asking for food. We couldn't ignore him. We fed him few pieces of breads we had. And then we went to see the progress of our hero. He didn't look much active the day, and then we kept visiting him and watched him healing little by little. After a few days, we learned about his recovery and we went to take him back. When I went there, from the distance only, I started calling him by the name I kept, Golu, and he recognized us. From the far away, he recognized us and looked very eager to come out with us. And then the boarding person brought him outside. We loved him, we fed him, and then he was ready to come with us. So he got into our vehicle, and then we drove him to the place initially we found him nearby. Initially, as soon as we stepped out from the vehicle, it seemed magical. I mean, he recognized the streets and wagging his tails off with excitement. And we believed that he might know this place. He got out from the vehicle and he looked quite familiar with the place. So we decided to let him go and let him free to live his life. This time, he was not scared or hurt, he was happy, and finally, our hero was home.